Hello, my dear Hebrew learners. I'm Alisa, your Hebrew teacher, and I want to show you what's inside the course. What's inside this course that you see at the page. And here we go. Here I am at the platform that hosts all the materials. Of course, if you book it with the group, then you will also have all these materials posted to the chat to you, timed daily, and yes, with all the chat and support. If you buy it for self-study, this is what you will see. I scroll and scroll and scroll, and you see it's a lot. It's a lot of materials. It's a lot of really, I worked hard on this one. And what will be there? You will see there are two parts. Part one is the part that has theory. You see theory, 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 theory. And the second part, which is practice with stories. What is included in the theory? In the theory, you will see, well, texts and videos and games to practice what you've learned in the video, and then again videos, games, and some practice. And I'll go inside and show you some later, and you can see the topics we're gonna cover here. We're gonna cover, now you can orient yourself if it's your level or not. We're gonna cover yesh and ein, le, li, lecha, lanu, lachem. If you know that, then you are already too grown up for this course. Then we're going over et, of course. Et is the very famous and matai, kshe, kol, ha, and kol, and then verbs. And we are going to deal a lot with verbs. For this course, present tense only. Not past, not future, present tense. And, well, verbs, different kinds of verbs with chet and ein and hey and aleph and how it changes. So, different types of verbs in present tense. And then, after we go over the basics, then you will be reading texts. You will be reading actually in the course itself as well, but then after, it will take us about a month to finish the first part. And then if you take it with the group, you will have a group lesson as well as Zoom lesson to sum up the theory part. And then we start the other part, which is practice, in which we are going to read stories. And in the stories which are written especially for practicing the things you've learned in the theory, in the theoretical part. And let's go real quick inside some unit and see how it works. So inside the unit you will see let me see. Am I inside? For example, this is unit 2. Yes, I am there, here. And here's, yes. So first there is a text to read, an audio of this text. So yes, you have all possible formats to learn. It's basically one text in all possible formats. So here's a PDF, and you can download the PDF, and you have the bilingual text, you have the translation, and you can download this, and you can read it in LingQ if you're a LingQ aficionado, and like, well, I am, and or if you don't have it, then you have another option, ReadLang, or you can print them all out, and then you can learn. Now you should learn the new words from the text with flashcards, and I have prepared flashcards for you in all possible game formats to learn the vocabulary, and then you will watch a video. Here's my video explaining something you have seen in this text. In this text there was the verbs of this type, probably, yeah. And then I will invite you to play some games to practice what you have learned in this video. And again, usually one text has 2 or 3 here we have et, for example, et, and here's a print screen from the video that sums up roughly what's inside. Several videos in this lesson, you see, and a game to practice it. In this unit, several games. It's more like exercise. Oh, a lot, right? And then we have a wonderful practice for each unit. A unit will take us more or less a week, I have to see. Then here's the summary also that you can print out, PDF summary. And here's a video of me, like in the mini course. If you've seen the mini course, you can Also, I have this part in this course for every lesson. You have a sentence in English and a sentence in Hebrew, and you can try to translate it on your own and think, then click here and check yourself if you did it correctly. And you also can listen to me doing here on video, so if you're not sure if you read it in the way you should, and more practice. Here you can print this practice sheet and do it in handwriting, or you can do it automatically, like fill things in a form and the answer will get it to your email. All possible formats. I really tried to cover everything. And that's for only the first part. And the second part will be with reading with stories, also with vocabulary flashcards, also with assignments. You already see how I'm working. And this, what you've seen now, this is what you'll get for if you book self-study. If you book self-study with a group, you will also have a chat channel where I will be posting all these assignments on a schedule, like daily schedule. This thing you've seen, you also, of course, will have access to the course online on this platform. So the self-study is like included in the group course, but in the group course, we have a chat channel. I will be posting everything there, all you've seen, and additional assignments which you need to do something, like usually it will be translate a sentence. And the teacher will be personally checking your sentences, checking your work, and giving you feedback. So I think it's as a learning format, it proves itself very effective, this group format, because it gives this feeling of group, not being alone, and accountability and the schedule. So I like the group format. And I think this is it. That's enough. That's quite enough as an introduction. You've seen what's inside. And I'm looking forward to seeing you at the course. Alisa here, thehebrewhub.com. Yalla, bye.